One of my favorite funk guitar players is Al McKay from Earth, Wind & Fire. He knew a ton of chords, he was a great songwriter, and he knew how to take parts of chords and turn them into smaller chunks to make music and fit in with the rest of the rhythm section. The guy is a master, and you can tell him I said so. We're going to start getting into some of that stuff, breaking down bigger chords into smaller chunks, and it goes a little like this. I'm going to take a chord progression from the song September by Earth, Wind & Fire, played by Al McKay. Al McKay, my hero. Al McKay played multiple parts on top of each other in these songs on Earth, Wind & Fire. It's like a master class in arranging. Alright, so this is what the chord progression looks like. Go to the song and check it out. Listen to the big picture. I'm going to show you the little picture. And basically what we have is, remember that chord? That's a D major 7th chord. We went over that, so you know that already. And then I'm going to go to that is a C sharp minor 7th chord. I play it like this. I like to take my middle finger and put it on the low E string at the 9th fret, and then take my ring finger and then bar the rest of it. Some people don't play it like that. It just works for me. When I play it like that, then I have this pinky, I can do that. I like to have fingers available to do stuff with. So we have this, or you can play it like this. Same thing. Basically, I'm doing a bar across the 9th fret with the low E, and then I'm taking my ring finger and I'm touching down on the A string of the 11th fret. So I get this. So either or, I prefer this. So to start over, we got and then that chord, that third chord, is the same as the second chord, same grip anyway, because I'm going from D major 7th, C sharp minor 7th, B minor 7th. So those are the first 3 chords. And then I slide back again. So you got 2 grips in one, which is great. And then the last chord, and I'm doing a little hammer-on that we did earlier on in the series where I did like this. Remember that? So what I'm doing is I'm adding that little hammer-on. And what that basically gives me is a what am I doing? F sharp minor 7th. Yeah. And that last chord, that is a A suspended 4. You've probably heard that somewhere before, but that's the last chord. Basically, I'm taking a bar at the 5th fret. I'm adding my middle finger at the 7th fret and my ring finger at the 7th fret on the D string, and I bar and play all the strings. That's a great sounding chord. Once again, on the record, there's all kinds of layers, and I wasn't there at the session, so I don't know exactly what he did, but I do know is that he broke those chords up into parts. So he would go, you know, instead of doing the whole chord, he might do 2 notes here from the D7. I'm basically taking my index and I'm going from here, from the 6th fret on the G string to the 7th fret on the B string, and I play that together. And then I go, and I'm just playing 2 notes at a time. Now, at the end of that, instead of doing this, this is what he does on the record. He'll go, oops. So instead of doing this, from that E to the F sharp minor, he'll go, and all I'm doing is I'm just substituting. I'm doing a couple of notes from E, which is, that's your E on the A string, 7th fret. And then I'm playing like a third, which is the A flat, which is on the D string, 6th fret. So then I go, I'm just playing 2 notes. It just sounds cooler than playing all the notes. And I'm sure there was a track where he played all the notes in a muted form, but maybe he had one track going left, another track going right, and another one in the middle, and maybe he was just dividing up parts just so they pop out and mix. And the whole idea is for everything to gel in perfect harmony and unison. So he would go, see what I'm talking about? Alright, here's the last bit of advice. You have to play with a metronome. You have to get funky with the metronome. It's going to save your life on stage, and you'll never be accused of having crappy time. Play with the metronome, stay away from caffeine, try to play as slow as you can in time. That means don't rush, try to stay somewhere behind the beat or on the beat, but relax. Relax and play with the metronome. You'll be an asset to any band if you have good time.